Days of Our Lives Recap March 23rd, Alex worries about Stephanie and Jeremy, Paulina interferes with EJ's search warrant. TLDR, in today's Days of Our Lives recap, Jeremy returns home to a relieved Julie. Alex is worried when he sees Stephanie and Jeremy's connection. Leo shares his feelings for Dimitri with Marlena. Meanwhile, EJ calls Paulina to block the search warrant requested by Rafe and Kat, who are trying to link him to the kidnapping. In the Horton house, Jeremy came in and told Julie he'd been released from the hospital. Julie was relieved and said she would ensure that everyone in town who owed him apologies would do so. Jeremy understood why people didn't trust him and pointed out that even his dad questioned his innocence. Julie admitted that she believed the worst after she was told he'd escaped from the school. EJ went to see Stephanie in the hospital. He told her he was glad she was okay but insisted he knew nothing about her kidnapping. He assured Stephanie that had he known they were there, he would have rescued them himself. Stephanie didn't trust what EJ was saying, but Alex interrupted and told him to leave. Once alone, Stephanie shared her and EJ's conversation with Alex. Trying to cheer her up, Alex pulled out Stephanie's engagement ring and said he got Jada to pull some strings to have it released to him. Stephanie balked at the sight of it, noting that the memory of Owen removing it wasn't a good one. Stephanie eventually put the ring on. While Alex had stepped out of the room, Jeremy came in and Stephanie was relieved to see him. She said that he was the only one who truly understood what she'd been through. Meanwhile, Alex turned to Kayla at the nurse's station, worried that he felt disconnected from Stephanie, and hoped it wouldn't push them apart. His worries intensified when he returned to the room and overheard Stephanie telling Jeremy how she never would have gotten through their ordeal without him. Kayla checked out Leo, who was still loopy. At the nurse's station, she told Marlena that he was back with a head injury and without Dimitri. Marlena went to see Leo and asked him what happened to Dimitri. Leo told the story in dramatic, whimsical fashion of how he nearly died twice, had feeling for Dimitri bubble up, but how he also felt guilty. Leo explained to Marlena about his phone call with Javi. He worried that without Javi or Dimitri, he'd end up alone forever, but Marlena assured him that wouldn't be the case. Kat told Rafe that the bartender at Small Bar was a former FBI agent, and understood their need for secrecy, so they had access to it while it was closed. There, Kat and Rafe talked about linking EJ to the kidnapping and doubted that Rolf didn't tell his boss that he'd found Jeremy and Stephanie. Kat suggested that the size 12 shoes she'd found in the tunnel were Rolf's. Rafe agreed and called Jada to request a search warrant for EJ's tunnels. Kat ended up telling Rafe